amazing, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. Makuthi uyaqala ufika la ekhaya, ngisacela ukuthi ulike, ucomment, usubscribe. Mawukuthi umuntu who likes all things here, uthanda nokuhleka, nongabi serious kakhulu but ufunde at the same time. This is definitely a channel yakho. Namhlanje sizofunda lo shuni ke lona we distressed lock emixwe nama curls izinto zase Jamaica zase America. Yabona nje sizozenza la eMzansi khombisa ukuthi how we can achieve this very look ela. You'll be so surprised ukuthi ilula kanjani ukuyenza lento lena. I'll take you down through every single process. It will be detailed. Nizolokhu nizwa nje lokhu ngikhuluma ngichaza. This is the only time I'm allowed ukuthi ngichaze ngoba these days abantu abafuna ukuthi sichaze, but this tutorial sizochaza so that you fully understand how to achieve this in the most easiest way without missing the important steps. Ungakhohlwa ukulike, ungakhohlwa ukusubscribe uma ukuthi you're new, and leave me a comment like ngifuna sixoxe ayibo. Ungayiphuthela ke ngezinto ezimnandi, mina ngifundisana kanye angizona abantu slow. Let's get into this tutorial right now. To get this look, you definitely need artificial locks, guys. Lena idep and dread engithole it down, nothing fancy to it. It's really long, so I cut it in half so that it more or less matches the same length as iwig yami that I'll be using. To achieve that messiness and that de-stressed lock, we're gonna use some passion twist. Now, it down, and then we'll make use of wool not only to sew on the de-stressed locks, but also to have something to hang the de-stressed locks on. I did these off camera, but let's get started with the ones I need to teach you guys. Take a long piece of wool. Make sure that it's long because it's going to hang quite a few dreadlocks on it. Use the legs of a chair or the head or knob of something like what I'm using to wrap the wool around it. This is what's going to give you structure to hold the locks that you'll be making. Make sure that it is wrapped very tightly so that it doesn't loosen easily when you're working. And just before we get started, please take your passion twist and unravel it. Don't use it while it's not unraveled because you won't get that messy look. That bohemian distressed look, you will not get it if you don't unravel the passion twist first. Also, very important, fluff up the top parts of your artificial lock. It makes the start of your distressed lock not too bulky like how it looks right here before you fluff it up. This only applies to the beginning of the lock. After we've done with that, we can begin making our distressed locks by taking the fluffed up parts of the lock and putting it over the wool. Just for clarity, we're going to repeat that. We're going to take the fluffed up parts and put it over the wool. Once you've done with that, take your passion twist and put it against your artificial lock. Make sure that a small bit of the passion twist is going over the part of the artificial lock that went over the wool, because this small piece is what's going to allow us to initiate the twisting process of making our de-stressed lock. So the trick with de-stressed locks is, yes, we do twist around the artificial lock, but we need to pinch the passion twist while we are twisting it around the de-stressed lock. I know it's a lot of words, but wait. So yes, you do wrap the passion twist around the artificial lock. However, you need to pinch away a small piece of the passion twist away from the passion twist that is being wrapped around the artificial lock. You wrap the passion twist and then you pinch a small part of it away from the remainder of the passion twist that is being wrapped around the artificial curl. It is very difficult to explain, but it's much more easier to understand when you can visually see what I'm trying to explain to you guys. And if you're at this point of the video, like, subscribe, comment, kwenzakala ngempilo yakho, shuthi vele uyangizonda khona vele into or against mina ngayo angiyithandi ke lonto okulike ke manje subscribe. So we just continue with the pinch and wrap method, and this part of the video is more for people who are visual learners like me, who can understand something by seeing it being done over and over again as opposed to it being verbally explained to them over and over again. And because this channel has many people, I am catering for both sides of the team. I want both my verbal learners and my visual learners to catch on this de-stressed locks hairstyle so that wonke umuntu slays like khaya akekho zosala. Once I've reached the end of my lock, I use the remaining passion twist that was left over and wrap it upwards so that it locks the entire thing and avoids it from unraveling, because we definitely do not want that. We want it nice and secure and tightly sealed so that ingaqaqeki at any given point while we have the hairstyle. This is what our de-stress lock that we did step by step together looks like once we have finished. It has that nice messy look, that bohemian vibe, and the best part is that you made this at home by yourself, saving yourself a lot of money. And girl, it's about time we learn how to add these locks to our wig. The process is simple really. Have a nice freshly washed curly wig. Make sure that the curls are nice and defined, or else you're not gonna have that bohemian thing going on. I want to put my locks more on the back of the wig, so that's what I want to focus on. I'm going to use a clip just to section off the hair so that it just makes it much more easier for me to just work on the back. You can decide where you want to put your lock, especially depending on how you'll be wearing the locks. I know for me, when it comes to wig, I always put the hair in front of me, so if I have the locks at the back, they'll show properly when I put the hair in front. In order to attach your de-stress lock, you're going to need a big needle and some wool. Insert the wool inside the needle little pokey hole, and then you're going to literally sew the de-stress lock on your wig. If you're familiar with sewing, whether it's clothes or just like wig installs or whatnot, this should be very easy for you. But for those who are not familiar with sewing, all you have to do is insert the needle that has the wool in the area that you would like to place your de-stress lock. Like what I'm doing, I'm puncturing at the back of the wig, or I'm sewing at the back of the wig. After that, you just pull the wig until the de-stress lock is tightly tied to the back of the hair, or wherever you placed your de-stress lock. Repeat that 2 to 3 times on the same de-stress lock so that it's nice and secure. Then tie a knot on it. Then you should be done. But let's repeat that process one more time just to make sure we're all on the same page, especially for visual learners. So guys, kuba kanjalo ke mufuna uku-achieve le look lena engenze ekhanda. I hope you found this tutorial not only easy but informative, because ngiyazi sometimes into ibuka ngathi yenzeka but umuntu basechaza uyadideka. But if you did get confused, let me know so that the next time ngikwazi ukushintsha indlela engichaza ngayo, so that you are not left behind kwizinto ezikanjena. Nxa yokuthi unobuhle Nkosi yami akakwazanga ukuchaza, umuvele wachaza kakhulu vele wadideka. Uyayibona lento engishoyo. Until the next video, love you guys. Give me video ideas, tell me what you want me to do, and I will try my best ukuthi Nkosi yami ngibe khona la. Small steps, baby steps. But nje, other than that, ngiyanthanda. Wey, ay yabona ke nginikhonzile, yabo nginikhonzile. Ngathi sengiqamalele othandweni, uthando phela lujulile guys, but nje niyazi ukuthi yabo ngizama ukuthini. Please do like, comment and subscribe, and sobonana ke in my next video. Hope that you guys enjoyed this.